Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 7 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone had a great day, safe day. And, of course, you know what it is, folks. It's a TGIF. And let's make it a great one. Okay, let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Love coming out of you makes you happy. The whole world can love you, but that love will not make you happy. What will make you happy is to share all the love that you have inside of you. That is the love that will make the difference. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 93, NASDAQ up 27, S&P's up 10, gold contract up $7.10, trading at $1,595 an ounce. Silver up 6 cents at $28.53 an ounce. Platinum down $7 at $1,434 an ounce. Copper, look at that, down 6 pennies at $3.31 a pound. Light sweet crude off 47 cents at $84.34 a barrel. Bonds up 11 ticks at 128.26. King dollar, where is she? She's up to 43 ticks at 82.54. You get the euro down 55 at 125, and the yen is down 23, trading out at 79.40. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Well, what you have, folks, is this. You get a dead cat bounce. We're doing the B to a C of an ABC structure on the way down. And what we have here is 144.A to B. Now, this is pretty intense. Okay, so check it out. Your A point up here, folks, is 1422. 1422 was established at the high April 2nd, and your B point is the June 4th low. What we did out here today, when we take a look at it, what you have is this. What an ABC structure is, by the way, too, is this, whether it's going down or going up. In this case, we'll talk about going down first because that's where we're going. The A to B leg gets established. How do you know it's an ABC down? Well, you're speculating, of course, but the parameters inside it go like this. A to B, you're down on volume, which we have. Tremendous volume on the way down. You know, when they talk about there was no volume in the equity, yeah, there was no volume in the markets when we were at the high. What happens on the way down? Bob, boom, you go down with 1.3 billion, you go down with 999 million. Well, how do we go up? Bottom line, you go up with 711 million, 854 million. What do we do today? 689 million, okay? That doesn't fly, folks. It's not even close, okay? Bottom line, that is we're building the B to C of an ABC structure on the way down. Now, there she is. So that's on your S&P. Now let's go over to the Dow Industrials. We'll take a look at the Dow. What we have with the Dow is this. Dow goes topside today, 93 points. Same deal. No volume. Now, when we start talking about where can it go to, so check this out. The April 10th area, okay, which in the Dow is 12,710, is game. Easy game, okay? That in itself will bring, if that ends up being the C point, that still brings the next leg down to 11,700 because the size of the leg is so dramatic, folks. NASDAQ. Let's go over to the NASDAQ. We take a look at the NASDAQ. What do we have inside the NASDAQ? NASDAQ Composite. What we did out here is this. Up 27 bucks. The composite also is a monster A to B leg. The A leg is at 31.34. Your B leg is the low of June 4th again, which is the, let's see, what do we got? We got 27.26. Big number. Big, oh man, that's a big number. So, where can that little baby bounce to? Well, bottom line is that that little baby can bounce all the way up to 29.46. That leg, when the C leg is done, can bring it all the way back down to 25.36. The numbers that this wants to go back to, folks, is the December of 2012 price point right now. That's where this little baby is heading at this particular point. Yeah, well, no, at this point, we're heading to the C point of the ABC structure on the way down. So how we get there is going to be important. Why? You continue up there with this anemic type of volume, the probability just goes up tremendously that you just fall out of bed, wake up in the morning and fall out of bed. So the key is as to where the trade's going to get put on. My take is that if we go back to the S&P just for a second, it'll be easier for everyone to figure it out. What you have on the I'm going to use the SPX. What we have with the SPX is this. We're at 1324. The swing out there from the 29th of May was 1334. I couldn't handle it there, but I suspect, particularly the way that we came off this bottom here, this thing wants to get really deviant and get into the 1357. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Now, let's go take a look at some of the high-volume stocks out here inside a low-volume market. What do you have? You had Intel up 49 cents. We had Citigroup up 86. You had Marvell was up 39. You had Ford Motor up 11. Sara Lee was down 16. We go over to the Big Mac. Big Mac still can't handle it. That was down 63 cents. You had Caterpillar up 46. Disney was up 61. Coke was up 96. Walmart was up 235. Oh, we got to go see what those crooks are up to. Let me see what they're looking at. Okay, 235. That is a number, no doubt. Okay, so we take a look at this. There she is. So look at Walmart. Now, I think this is a real launch, too. This is interesting. Okay, so on a small basis, you took out 16.7 million. That's a B point. And you did take it out with volume, so you can make a case, 59 to 66. That's saying it's going to 72. Now, let me put this back on a maximum basis, because this level was still trying to get over. Okay, so we get over the $63. The high, which goes back to 1999. Look at this, man. This is going to be intense watching this shake out. Okay, I'm going to put this on a monthly, because this is what you have with Walmart. On a monthly, let's see, bring it back to a maximum. Okay, what you're looking at, okay, well, I can't do it on a monthly. I'm doing it on a quarterly. The high, flat out on Walmart, is 70.25, and it's going to go for it. You get up $2 today, it'll go for it. That's the bottom line. We go over to the bond market. We take a look at bonds. What we have with bonds is this. Bonds refuse to back off. Wide price spread today, $150.10. Couldn't hold the volume. Couldn't hold the price, rather. Volume-wise, there's 440,000 contracts. That's a lot of contracts, folks, pushing into highs. When you take this and we put this on the weekly, what you're going to see is that it just refuses to back off. On the weekly, what you have 2.4 million contracts hitting the 152 high. You have 2.2 million contracts hitting the 152 high. What that is doing is, bottom line, pushing highs with volume. That's how that shakes out. We go take a look at the dollar index. What we have with the dollar index is this. She also refuses to back off, DXM2. What the dollar's done out here is this. She gets to a price point today of 82.92. Couldn't hold the price. Did 29,000 contracts. Now, what ends up happening, same deal. You put this on a weekly basis. And what we have on a weekly basis is that she is refusing to drop back in to the 82.20 level, which the 82.20 level would just bring her down to the, that'd be a normal retracement, bringing her down to the lower trading band. But she won't do it. And if she don't do it, that's saying, hey, we're setting up to get into the 89 level. Now, let's go over to gold. What we have with gold, high volatility week in gold, no two ways about it. Gold out here today, rejected lower price at 15.56, closed out at 15.95, and that's on the daily. And when we put it on the weekly, this is where, bottom line, we'll bisect and dissect that as soon as we come back. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We're coming right back. We hit the Dow up 93, NASDAQ up 27, S&P's up 10. We're going to be right back.